Hi everybody, welcome to today's 10-minute tutorial. Hope you've done your warm-ups. If you haven't, go and do them now. What we're going to look at today are some exercises to improve our tuning, our sense of pitch. And we're going to be looking at intervals. Intervals are musical distances. So that is a big musical distance, a big interval. That's a small musical distance, a small interval. Interval is just the technical name that we use in music for musical distances. And we're going to be looking at an interval called a semitone, which is the smallest distance that we have. Well, certainly in Western music anyway, there are smaller intervals that are sometimes used in Indian music and microtones and things. But in our Western system of music, the smallest musical distance is called a semitone. But if we look at the keyboard here, you might be familiar with the 3 black notes and 2 black notes, 3 black notes and 2 black notes. And there are two places where the white notes, or what we call the natural notes, are right next door to each other. Actually between the notes B and C and E and F, but that doesn't matter so much for now. But any place where the notes are right next door neighbours, if you like, these are semitones. So even if you don't have a keyboard at home, you can download an app onto your phone and you can still use that in order to help you with these pitching exercises. So you can pick any note and go to the next note. It might, most of the time, if you're on a white note, the next note is a black note. Going up or going down in an interval of a semitone, and just try to hear that. And we're going to try and sing that today. The interval of a semitone is also that classic Jaws theme. That's just based on a semitone. So if we pick, I'm going to start on a G below middle C. La, we take that note there. Now if I slide up, it's the note I should sort of naturally come to, the note that's one semitone above it. And you can try it initially just by sliding. And sometimes, as I've said before, these kind of hand signals can help you a little bit. We should eventually try and make it so that we make the move really clearly from one note to the next, and you actually feel that movement in the throat and in the larynx as you move. But you can slide to start with. And then eventually just with a little push from the diaphragm on the start of each note, so you get the clarity of the difference. So I'm going to start on this note, and imagine what we're doing. Imagine you're on a step on the stairs, and each stair is a semitone. So we're going to start on a stair. So we're on the step, and we're going to move up to the next step, and then back down. And we can do this exercise. You can make it more complicated by repeating it quickly, yeah? Or you can just focus on doing it a few times until you're really comfortable with the pitch. So we're just going to sing that a few times. Try it again. Now try it without me even playing the piano. Okay, you can see how you can use the keyboard. If you're not sure whether you're singing it in tune, you can do exactly the same on your keyboard, either a real one or on a phone. So we do that exercise, and then what we do, we move up a semitone, and that becomes our new starting point. So imagine you're on the stairs, you've moved up to the next step. So if you started on the first step and gone from the first to the second, now you're on to the second, and you're going from the second to the third up, sorry. Yeah? So now we're here, and we're going to try and do the same. And then you can hear we move up a step to there, and that becomes our new starting point. Up Okay, so you can take this exercise, you can increase the difficulty of it by, because I call these seesaw exercises sometimes, where you're just sort of rotating between one note and the next. So you could take that exercise, you can do these to all the different vowel sounds that we've looked at in the past. Let's say we do it to E, E, speeding up, E. At any time that you think you're not in control, that's when you need to slow down, do it slower. Listen to yourself as you sing. I know it sounds like an obvious thing to say, but make sure you're listening to yourself to really analyse whether you're singing in tune and you're hitting those pitches exactly. If you're not sure, record yourself, listen back to it, yeah? But anytime you feel you're sliding or you're not in control, slow it down. Clearly, the longer you sing these exercises for, the more breath control that you're going to need. So, we'll just do this exercise up in steps, yeah? So join in. Up a step. Good, I should have said earlier, so for the male voice, the ladies might be starting there, men might be starting down there, ah. So choose whichever octave you feel comfortable singing that at. The next stage of sort of difficulty that you could take this to is, I'm not even going to play the upper note, I'm going to just play the stair that we're standing on, if you like, and you're going to try and hear where we're moving to. So we're going back to the home step, upper step, upper step, it's a bit harder obviously, we're here now. And you can use your keyboard in order to keep you on track, if you like. You can say, well, I know I should be on this step now. If you start to go away from it, if you start to think, well, hang on, I don't know where I am, you come back to your keyboard and you just pick a point and you use that as the step that you're on. And then if you're feeling really clever, you could try not using your keyboard at all. So we're going ah, 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 etc. So these are semitones, okay? The next thing we can try and do is obviously sing down semitones, and in the next video I do, we'll look at moving up semitones and then down semitones, and then we'll even look at tones as well, which is obviously the distance of two semitones. So try that exercise and good luck with it, and I'll see you on the next video.